Hello. Yeah, so about our changes about site guest user security restrictions. So you know that we have a lot of restrictions coming in the new org. So I started looking into this one. The first thing is that record edit form, which I use to like create a dynamic form while saving. You know, so as you like suggested that we can create the record, we can already edit one. So I just created a dev org, development org, new org, and then I created a custom object. It's called signature, and just have a few fields like email, first name, last name, and phone, and all these. So first thing I did is like created a custom object, and then I came here on the sharing setting. So you know that if you will create a new debug, you will see that it's already enabled. The external sharing model is already enabled in the new development org, and you cannot like disable it anymore. And you know I just made them private. All of them are private or controlled by parent. So one more thing is that it's already checked here. Secure guest user record access, that means the guest user cannot access anything, like he cannot modify anything and all. So it's restricted. I created a just a sample, sharing rule per account. Just example that this is the parent. The parent can be any object, right? But I just created a such sharing rule, which like the rule is like if accounts like first name contain test in it, right? Then it will give the site users a read only permission, and opportunity and case will be private. That's okay. And the second sharing rule I created on signature. So what like it's just a sample sharing rule. That if signature's first name content test, then it will like assign a read-only access to the site guest user. So these sharing rule I have created, and then I created a site, public site. So here is our public site. If I go to the public access setting, you will see that only two things I gave, two things, just two things to the site. One is account read access, which I haven't tested about the parent and all things, but I'm just working on signature. Signature, this custom object have like read and create access. I can give the edit access, but I'm not giving because the new changes is for uh, just to assume that it will never have like, edit access. So it got read and create access, and that's fine. Now if I come back here, you will see that assign new record created by Salesforce site guest user to a default owner in the org. So you know that what it does. But the thing is, it's creating some issues. So what it does is when site creates some record, Salesforce assign it to the default owner. So in our case, it will be the site owner. So it will just assign the record, the site owner as a owner of this record. So in if I like show you some signature records, sorry, it's already here. So if I go here, let me show 4 and 5. So you will see that this 4 S4 is created by guest user, and this is assigned to me, which is the site owner. So this one, and then this one is also same. Few of the record are like created by site and just assigned to site. And so technically this option, what it does is like is assign the record that is created by site user to a default owner. Okay, but this is creating some issues. And what is the issue is, if I come here, this is our site, and I just added a dummy video for page. This is a page which is using some like lighting component, basic lighting components, which use the recorded form. This one I'm just testing on the site to see how it will work. But I got this issue like reproduce. So let's see what happened. So it's saying the resource does not exist, and I try to handle this one. So this is the log from our lighting component. I just got this thing. The requested resource does not exist, so I did not get the record ID or anything that's created from this. But the Salesforce like lighting component is saying this one. I think I can hide this error, but there is no like this is an issue, so we have to handle this one. So I got a Salesforce common issue, known issue here, and it's like, yeah, it's affecting as a result. So this is about community guest user, which is same as site. See, the requested resource does not exist while creating record from community using the Lightning edit form. So this is the same issue that we have. So what is happening? There is an issue when guest user try to create a record from community using the Lightning blah blah blah. So the thing is, let me just like make it short, that we enable the assign thing, that when the guest user will try to create a record, Salesforce will assign to the default owner, and as soon as the record is created, it is assigned to the guest to the default user as a owner, and the site does not have the access anymore. So now it's saying that resource does not exist. Uh, so you know what I mean, right? And the workaround that they gave us, that here they explain that this can be a workaround by changing the handle submit code in a JS controller and navigate user to any page where they can have access. Like what they're saying, that just like I just handled the error here, you see that I got the error in my controller. So he's saying that you handle the error and redirect the user to a page where he have the access. But the thing is, and they also say that record will be this record is created in the database. There is no issue in the creation, so the record is created. So we had like ES6 and ES7 must have been created. Like, yeah, here. So you see that reproduce issue is created, but we we don't have the record ID and all, but it's an issue, right? So let me when I got this issue, I'm trying to get a fix or something like that. I think I will the way that they said that this is the workaround. That means they are saying that you see here to redirect to another page or something like that. Seems like they're saying that there is no like workaround actually to fix this one. But I think I got one solution. This is like or one, but you know that we have a sharing rule here, right? The sharing rule, signature sharing rule here, which says that if first name contain text, then it will give the site you guest user read only access, right? So this is the sharing rule that will run, and we can use such a sharing rule, so what I'm saying is that we need the read access for the site, and the see that we can modify or create another sharing rule or something like that. So what I'm saying is that let's see, I do this. Oh, yeah, so you see here, this gave me everything on the log. This just saying that everything is successfully created. Here is the record ID. I got the record ID, and yeah, here this is the record that created. And the honor is site the honor is me, which is the default honor, default user. But let me show you the sharing. So if I go to save one, so here you see the on the 8th new one, that with the sharing rule, due to sharing rule, the site got the read only access. Okay, while if I go to this old record that I was using, there is no like the guest user does not have access, and the owner is the Gaurav Singh, the admin. So you see what's happening here, and because of the sharing rule, now the component is working fine. So let me give me your thought about this one, that if the sharing rule option will work, because we have to create a sharing rule to like give the guest the side access for signature records, at least the read only. I think we can only give the read only, but for every record that's created right here. So I think the issue that is like you saw here, like if I just type test something else, not anything. This is okay. Let me first refresh this one. You see that if I will like put anything else other than test in the first, so what will happen, that sharing rule will not like work, and this will say the requested resource energy, but that means that just the record is just assigned to another user and site does not have any access. So I think sharing option will work. So let me know about that. And I'm looking all these possibilities that can cause an issue with the access and permission. So the new process can be something like this one, that we load the form, we try to pre-populate the values from the existing record because we can edit that one, and after creating this one we use the record and just copy everything to the older record and then delete this one. I'm not sure if I think we can delete one because we will use either email service or web service, so we will have all the access, modify all permission or something like that. Because like in case of email service or web service, we will have admin permission. So we will delete the newly created record and update the older one, and then after the older one, we will process it as we are doing with every other things record. So please let me know. Thank you.